Success. All right, Skadoolins. Happy New Year. Could you see me? Could you see me today? Today. I wonder how much of a delay this is on this. Oh, snap! Cobra Kai Season 3! That's what I'm going to be doing later on tonight. Just so you know. I'm outing myself as a Cobra Kai fan, you guys. You don't even know. I don't watch, like, TV. I don't watch a lot of American TV. I watch a lot of foreign stuff now because you guys know I like learning languages and I'm a film snob a little bit. I like artsy films. So, but Cobra Kai, that is my crack. That is my crack. I just saw that, I forgot, Maurice Duck, he's a Cobra Kai fan too. We bonded over that. And I saw he's doing a show and I saw that he had Cobra Kai. And I'm like, yes, Cobra Kai! You bonded. Wait, hold on 1 second. Have you seen Cobra Kai? Anybody? What's up, what's up, Guess Again? What's up, Ruth? What's up, Dude? Love. Dude, love. Dude. I say dude a lot because I'm a Californian originally. Have you guys seen Cobra Kai? Is anybody into Cobra Kai? Am I like the only Cobra Kai fan? Twice, both seasons. Dude, I love the Karate Kid. I like Karate Kid 3. That was it, though. You like Karate Kid 3? Out of all the Karate Kids? You like Karate Kid 3? Happy New Year, Shakaris. Sorry. I'd be like, what's up, Rich? Happy New Year. I haven't seen you guys since last year. Haha. Oh, you like the dude with the ponytail? Yeah, I don't remember Karate Kid 3. I forgot that there was a third one. But I think Cobra Kai is brilliant. It's brilliant. For those of you guys who do not know what Cobra Kai is, I'm going to give a little update while we're waiting for people to come on. It's spoiler. Some spoilers might be in it. But if you guys have seen the original 80s Karate Kid, it's basically a sequel. Is it a sequel? It's a sequel to the first one. And it basically, the guy that was a bully in the Karate Kid, Johnny, he was a bully. He basically, they're like 40s, right? It's like 20 years later or whatever in the future. And Johnny is like, he's reevaluating his life. He's getting, he's trying to get his life together, and he sees this kid in his complex is getting bullied. And one night, he's out, and this dude, he beats these dudes up for this kid. And then the guy's like, oh my God, you know karate? He's like a nerd, right? And he's getting bullied, and he's like, oh my God, you know karate? He's like, could you teach me? So then he's like, all right, I'll teach you. And then he gets inspired by this kid. His kid inspires him to turn his life around because he's like an alcoholic and he's just like a loser or whatever. And he gets inspired by this kid that he saved to turn his life around. And he becomes basically Mr. Miyagi. So Johnny basically becomes Mr. Miyagi. And he starts mentoring this kid and teaching this kid. And then he turns the school around. But then Daniel also has a daughter, and he sees that Johnny is starting to teach kids, and he thinks that he's teaching them to be bullies. This is like a miscommunication. But Daniel ends up becoming the bad guy. It's so great. It's so brilliant. So it's because he becomes too self-righteous. Yeah, Daniel becomes too self-righteous. And he he interferes with it, and he ends up trying to fight. Anyway, it's so good. So then Ralph, Daniel opens up his school. So the schools are like battling each other, and they have the cutest kids, like the cutest teenagers. They're all good. Like the casting is so perfect. Every single person in that part is cast in the show is cast perfectly. And I mean, I'm trying to say as much as I can say without, maybe I can find a clip and I'll play it for you guys. That would be even better, without spoiling it, because I got so excited, and I told one of my friends, I was trying to get one of my girlfriends to watch it, and before I knew it, I told her like the whole plot. She got so mad at me. She's like, you told me everything. Now I don't even want to watch it. Because I was like, I'm sorry, it's just so good. It's so good. And it's funny, and I can tell the writers are probably patriots. And they make a lot of SJW jokes in there. It's so great. Hold on. I'll play the trailer while we're waiting for some. See you guys that are early. Let me see. Let me see if I could find the first one. And then if I can, I will. I found a trailer, but it's not. Hold on. Cobra Kai trailer season 1. Let's see. Because I'll just show you the season 1 trailer. So if I show you the season 3 trailer, you won't understand. Here we go. All right, I found it. I found one. Hopefully. Hold on. All right, guys, get ready. Get ready. They held back your comment? Let me see. I don't think so. Okay, hold on 1 second. You guys are about to get Cobra Kai'd. See, look at what happens when you guys turn up early. Wait, was that? When you guys turn up early, you get some goodies, right? Haha. All right, let's do this. All right, I'm excited. I'm excited for you guys. Hopefully, I will turn you guys on to Cobra Kai. You guys watch this.
Who is it?
Banzai! Daniel LaRusso here for LaRusso Auto. We are chopping prices on all of our inventory. Johnny? I knew it was you. This is Johnny Lawrence. He and I go way back.
Oh, this is the guy whose ass she kicked.
Well, if you want to get technical, I kicked his face.
Hey, where'd you go, come in? I didn't know you guys were trying to buy beer.
Hey! Watch your car, man.
Get the hell out of here, loser.
Was that like Taekwondo or something?
It's karate.
Do you think you could teach me?
I'm driving home from work yesterday, and in this strip mall, I see... After 30 years, I thought that guy might have changed, but he's still the same prick. I heard you beat up a bunch of teenagers.
I didn't beat up any teenagers. I kicked the crap out of a bunch of assholes who deserved it.
Thinks he can bring Cobra Kai back to the valley? Yeah. Not on my watch.
You want those kids at school to keep dumping things on your head? You want all the girls to think you're a wangless dork?
You're gonna be my karate teacher?
No. I'm gonna be your sensei. I'm gonna teach you the style of karate that was taught to me. A method of fighting your pansy ass generation desperately needs. Okay, let's see what you got.
She's a girl.
And?
I'm sorry. Oh, are you okay?
Girl's a natural cobra.
Johnny, you and I, we're done.
Dude, I'm telling you guys. I mean, it's my crack. If I could smoke this, I would. I'm just letting you know. All right. Is it 10? All right, let me do my promos. I swear they should pay me. They should pay me. I've like been raving about this show. Raving. I should get they should be my sponsors. Anyway, good morning, you guys. Happy New Year. Good morning, Mark. Good morning, Oris. Good morning, Derek. Who else did I? Good morning, Brandon. Cerebral. Good morning. And you want to hear something funny? Well, I'll tell you when we get to news resolutions. All right, so promos. What's up, y'alls? What's up? All right, guys, please support this channel by becoming a sponsor. You can do that, not by becoming a sponsor on Subscribestar, or you can become a sponsor on Patreon, right? You have membership levels with perks starting at $5 for Patreon and $2 on Subscribestar. You can also please join my email list because of the whole censorship thing. YouTube basically, owns you guys, not owns you, but you know what I mean. Like, God forbid if something were to happen, this channel were to go down, this is the quickest way for me to stay in touch with you so I can let you know where I'm going next. Most likely I'd be on Chute, but I'm really trying to keep in touch with people. Sorry, there was a burp hiccup. Anyway, all right. So also, you can also support this channel by buying some of our goods. We have some artwork, some couple of really cool posters. We have memes, zines that I've made. Here's a bumper sticker, the All Lives Matter bumper sticker. Men and women have equal rights. Voracious science equals real science. There's a difference between legal and illegal immigrants. Where there's love, there's life, and freedom is everything. And also, I did informational zines, two on vaccines, one on the vaccines itself, one on measles, and then GMOs, the junk in our food. And then we have, I did one on cannabis, but more so on the textile front and talking about how I can replace plastics and oil. And then I did one, this shirt, you guys know the famous Conspiracy Realist t-shirt. Also, please join my Conspiracy Realist. You can also, I don't think I have that one up here today. Follow me on BitChute. Please subscribe to my BitChute channel. That's my other alternative channel. I also have a backup channel. And then I'm also on Steemit. I'm on Brighteon. I'm on Rumble, but I'm having some issues uploading things, so I have to figure out. I'm on DTUBE. I'm on Facebook. I was all over the place. I should say we're on, but Truther Talk is on. This is the main channel, I think. Hold on. Please look at you're welcome to look at our podcast on SoundCloud. This channel actually started as a podcast in 2011. We did 109 episodes, and we interviewed a lot of really cool people. There's James Corbett, Jack Wolfson. We interviewed Fritz Springmeier twice. We got to interview the late Jim Mars before he passed away. Who else did we interview? I can't think of the name. Sean Stone. We interviewed. This is the redhead, Jamie DeWolf, which is L. Ron Hubbard's grandson. He's an amazing poet. He's really good. He does spoken word and stuff. Robert Scott Bell, one of my mentors and homies. Anyway, just go check it out. See what floats your boat. Liam Sheff, one of my other mentor, I would consider, who's a famous journalist. He would come on and be a guest. Every once in a while, we interview Jason Burmis, Dr. Rima, Richard Grove, right? Bob Tuskin. We had a lot of good interviews through the years. Learned a lot of stuff, and you will too. Truther Girl, Sonia from the Truther Girls, right? We did a couple of shows on Candy Book, right? Patriot Nurse, Rob Schneider, interviewed him, Gwen Olson. So I didn't really, yeah, you guys. Chris Wark, I was talking about him the other day. There's a Fritz Springmeier interview. We had a lot of really good shows. I'm really proud of what we did. Anyway, so you guys can check that out. And my conspiracy realism course, here it is. I have 11 hours of 10 modules. I'm going to do a webinar on it maybe in a couple months. I have a lot of stuff that I have to do. I'm just promoting it now, but I'm going to get deeper in a month or so. And I'm leaving the price at $40, and then after the webinar, I'm going to raise the price whenever I do it. But for now, you can get it at $40. 11 hours. Here are all the modules. All the links are in the description, you guys, so if you want to check any of these things out that I'm talking about. All right, and then also please watch my music video, Don't Believe It. Subscribe to my channel, Biavi. That's the name of my band. Yeah, I'm going to relaunch this in a few weeks when I redo my campaign, because I'm raising money to do an EP. But check out this song, and then go to the rest and subscribe, and then check out some of my other songs there. I have about 4 songs up there now, including this video, and a rap. I did a rap too. So I just want to play a couple clips before we get started, just to bring the new year, and then I'll start taking calls. But I found a few comedy clips I thought I could start the show off with. So enjoy. Let's see. Make this a little bigger. Make it a little bigger. No, just a little bigger. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Let's see. There we go. All right.
Merry New Year!
Happy New Year. In this country, we say Happy New Year.
Thank you for correcting my English with Steve. I am Nanja Ibuko, exchange student from Cameroon. Beef jerky time. You want some beef jerky?
Oh, please.
There's plenty in them. Happy New Year!
Oh, well, that's kind of you, son. And a Happy New Year to you, too. Could I offer either of you two gentlemen a wee jolt of Irish whiskey to usher in the new year?
Not for me, no.
I do not drink. It is against my religion.
I always say religion is a fine thing. Take it in moderation.
Beef jerky?
No, son, thank you very much. No, it gives me the wind, something terrible.
Oh.
All right, I found a couple more clips. I'm saving the best for last, though. But I thought this was cute.
Thank you. Good job. Thank you. That's very nice of you. I guess this is our first chance. First show we've done live show.
Right.
In 89?
Yes.
So Happy New Year. We hope it's a
Happy
nice,
New
healthy,
Year.
happy, safe New Year. How many made New Year's resolutions? Let me be honest. How many have broken one already? How many of you are planning to break the rest during the monologue?
That's what I thought.
I made 2 resolutions. Did you make any resolutions?
One.
What? Can you tell me?
Again, losing more weight. I always like to lose weight. What did you do?
I made a resolution not to eat so many fatty foods,
Right?
and I'm going to pay the extra $3 for the blow dry at Supercuts. Did you make any resolutions?
Yes, I did.
Will you share them with us?
Well, yes, I have resolved never to mess around with another trumpet player's spit key.
That's gross, dude. That's gross. All right, last one. Okay, so you guys remember, hold on, just before I play this last one. Do you guys remember Y2K? My friends and I were talking about that not too long ago. Remember, like, Y2K, and everybody was all freaking out because they're like, oh my God, the computers are going to go back and everything's going to be ruined and it's going to be the end of the world. And so I found this. It's so funny, man. It's so funny. Okay, I'm gonna put this. I found this. I was rolling, you guys, because I totally remember. I remember everyone was freaking out about this. So let me play this for you guys. You guys are gonna roll. I was rolling.
Hey, Homer,
Weren't you the plant's Y2K compliance officer?
Absolutely.
Must have been hard debugging all those computers, huh, Homer?
Doing what now?
You did fix them, right, Dad? Because even a single faulty unit could corrupt every other computer in the world.
That can't be true, honey. If it were, I'd be terrified.
8, 7, 6. We want to thank Dixie Brand Mayonnaise. Woo, Lordy, what a mayonnaise.
3, 2.
That's Homer Simpson's computer.
Oh, God, it's spreading! Oh, no, it's happening.
I thought that was funny, you guys. I had to be like, I had to show that. I had to show that. You guys remember Flashback, right? Anyway, all right, you guys. I'm going to start taking calls. Hope you guys had a great New Year's. Remember that? No, just for the Leptonella. I know, right? I remember though when people were freaking out, and I was freaking out. I was a kid, so of course you don't really. There was no internet back then, but still, you know, they were talking about it on the TV, and then people were gossiping about it, and it was just in your head. You didn't know what was going to happen. Now it's funny. I can laugh about it though, but I wasn't able to do that last time. I also interviewed. Hold on, while I'm opening up Skype, let me do a promo for this. Forgot to. I also interviewed Joy Garner of the control group, and she has some really good news regarding what is being done about the vaccine mandates. We talk about, go through the vaccines, and we talk about how data supports, you know, how much autoimmune disease that they cause, and they're going to, her and her organization is actually trying to use this as proof that we are in a state of emergency, and they want to use this to declare an emergency, showing that vaccines not only cause, you know, autism like everybody says, but all of these other autoimmune diseases. And then once that's done, if an emergency is declared, they can't discriminate against people. They can't prevent people from you know, getting hired or getting a job or getting, you know, traveling or anything like that. So I just put a clip out. I'm going to have another one this weekend. But look at this. There's check this clip out of part of the graphs that she showed. And there's going to be, it's going to premiere Tuesday on, hold on. I have to put it up. It's going to premiere Tuesday on, what is this? Oh, I got to do this. Sorry. Here we go. It's gonna premiere Tuesday on the backup channel at 7 and at 10 a.m. and it's gonna premiere 7 o'clock on the main channel at 7 p.m. So that's how I'm doing it now with the interviews. If you guys subscribe to the backup channel, which is in the description, I'll basically put all the interviews there in the morning, and then you know, I'll repost it in the evening. So just to give some people to start watching on the backup channel some incentive to do that. All right. So anyway, I'm going to start taking calls. The number is 512-481-7464. That's 512-481-7464. 512-481-7464. For those of you guys, I read a couple comments, and there are people that are like, oh, I missed the live stream. So it's right now it's Wednesdays and Fridays from 10 to 12. All right. So good morning. Who is this?
This is Brandon.
Hey Brandon, what's going on? How are you?
Doing good, and you?
I'm well. How was your New Year? Did you have a happy New Year?
Just the typical stuff. You know, you hear gunshots in the city of Atlanta. You got all these socialists going door to door trying to get people to vote. The propaganda here in Atlanta is really, really sickening.
Oh, wow.
I mean, like, there's literally signs and, like, everywhere, and socialists going door to door trying to get people to vote Democrat, and they're paying people $30 an hour, you know, just to do that. Like, I actually engage with conversations with people, you know, to try to understand their consciousness, and they're completely gone.
Damn, dude, $30 an hour, like.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm like, would you consider dressing up as a socialist to, like, you know, getting paid and then just like kind of exposing them, you know, or just trying to get people not to vote? You know, do they travel in groups though, or do they travel by themselves? Are they like by themselves?
They're actually in groups. They're largely younger females straight out of college, you know, with no brain, because these people's brains are broken, and they're just so indoctrinated because they have a cult mentality, which we all have an indoctrinated cult mentality. But these people are just pretty much regurgitating the same stuff that they've been force-fed from their, you know, masters, their social engineers, which kind of leads me to my, you know, main topic, because I kind of study and I do a lot of research in occultism. Are you familiar with that?
Yes, I am.
Okay, well, it seems that a lot of people in the truth movement, seem to kind of, I guess, have a dark understanding of what the occult is. And I think in order for our species to really get to, you know, a free world, that there are certain requirements, and we have to understand that there are occult, you know, like occult forces that are at play, like the laws of nature, and our social engineers know all of this stuff, and we kind of have to even the playing field when it comes to knowledge. And that's something that a lot of people don't really understand.
Oh, totally. I mean, I'm not. Are you new? Are you a new subscriber?
Yes.
Yeah,
I've actually kind of been checking out a lot of your work.
Oh, no, thank you. Yeah, no, because I was asking, I figured that, and I'm not mad at all or anything. I just figure that because I talk about all the time about this being a spiritual war, you know?
Yes.
And how it's like the psychological breakdown, and I've been talking about this a lot. I'm reading this book called The 4 Arguments for the Elimination of Television, and this guy's basically, it's like sorcery. It's like witchcraft, like the neurolinguistic programming, you know, the art, how it's in Hollywood, how it's in music. I'm a singer-songwriter. You know, I actually wrote a song. The song that I just promoted is basically about the media, and it's like, you know, I say it's ciphered ventriloquy, black magic, sorcery, you know, incantations again and again and again. That's the lyrics. So, yeah, it is very, there are other levels that are going on here, too, that, you know, I mean, it's about our country. Yeah, it's about being a patriot. Yeah, it's about connecting and not fighting with each other. But I definitely believe to my core that there is deep, dark, sinister, like, witchcraft going on, you know.
And remember, it's just knowledge. So, you know, so people can take that same knowledge. It comes upon the individual.
Yeah.
So the same individual can take that knowledge and use it for light work. But then you can also have one who has a low level of consciousness, and they take that same knowledge and then they use it to manipulate. Because what people don't understand is these social engineers, they manipulate us through language.
Yes.
Because English is constructed to be almost like a spell. Because the word grammar comes from, you know, the old occult magic spell books. And, you know, it's been said that language can cast a spell upon people, and words are like swords, and that's how they manipulate us, because they are going by some of the first principles that everything in reality is created within the mind.
Yes, like
that's
lawyers.
How they control us is through mind control.
Yes, lawyers are like wizards. You know, you can be a good lawyer or a bad lawyer. You know, but it's wizardry. It's music too.
Yes.
Music too. You know, all this art, symbolism, symbols. This is why Hollywood is so powerful. This is why the media is so powerful. And it's like, you know, you do history through every society. There are 4 pillars, basically, which every society is built on, and that's art, philosophy, science, and religion, right? And art is very powerful. It's, as my friend Ben says, it's like the alpha and the omega. So it starts with art, you know, some kind of way, whether that's music or symbolism or language, and it ends with art, too. So, but it supports all the rest of the pillars. Or, it's not even the second way to say it. But anyway, yes. So I agree with you. Yes, I'm constantly saying that, definitely. And like you said, like maybe, okay, if the word witchcraft freaks you out or you think that's too extreme, you can, I use, there's a science to it, though. Whatever magic, there's still a science to it. If you're into the law of attraction, there's certain things, there's certain visions, there's certain things. You watch your words, But yeah, I know, and I think, that's the thing that kind of frustrates me too, because I know I'm really proud of this channel. I have people that have subscribed from all walks of life, different races, ethnicities, ages, work, different work backgrounds. But I think a lot of people, some people, like they'll subscribe and they'll be like, "Oh, you're a patriot," and they think I'm just gonna talk about patriot shit, and when I don't, they like freak out. They're like, "No, why did you?"
It just shows the schism within us.
Yeah,
And then something else that I wanted to bring up is what people don't understand is in order for us to be free, we have to understand objective morality. If you were familiar with Yuri Bezmenov's work and how the first level of subversion, was demoralization, well, we need to understand that morality plays a huge part in for us to be free.
Oh,
because freedom and morality are tied with each other.
Totally, yeah, because if we don't have a moral compass, then we'll do anything. It's like my friend, my friend Inange was talking about. She was telling me the other day about she's really smart. She knows about like the Greek legends, and she was talking about like Agamemnon and the Greek Agamemnon. I forgot what war it is. I want to say the Trojan War, but basically she was saying that like his people were losing. And they told him basically if he wanted to win, that he had to sacrifice his daughter in order to win. He had to sacrifice his daughter to the gods. And if people are willing to do that, then they'll do anything. If they'll sacrifice their own children, they'll be willing to do things. So you have to get people to demoralize. It's kind of like opening up to me like to possession, being possessed, by demoralizing them.
Yes.
And if that happens, then they're completely controlling. Yeah, they're definitely controlling. But look at how China. We talk about China, and I love Chinese culture. I love Chinese people. I have nothing against them. But I'm talking about the dark side, the deep state China, the China deep state, the CCP. Like, look at how they're treating their own people. So if they're going to treat their own people that way, they'll have no qualms about treating Americans that way. No qualms. They enslave and suffer the people that have slavery in their country still. Even though, we're buying a lot of their products and stuff, we're slaves in a different way, but, anyway. So I agree with you. Yeah,
it's the Chinese Communist Party. But yeah, to talk about sacrifice, it was just like in the old days when the priests of Cana would sacrifice their firstborn to the god Moloch or Baal, and that's where we actually get the word cannibal. Cannibal from. It was a priest class, and they would sacrifice their firstborn. So therefore, when you would take, because you are what you eat, then therefore that sacrifice would pretty much turn into you, and that energy, that negative energy, you become. And that's the same thing that's happening now with war.
Yes.
And abortion too. It's sacrificing the unborn, and we have no morals. And people just don't understand it.
But you know what it is? It's like the women are sacrificing their children for wealth and material gain, because it's like, you get pregnant. Okay, well, you're gonna have to kill your kid to thwart your career. You're still, it's like that. So, yeah.
Yeah, because really what people don't understand is understanding this feminine principle is really one of the main ways to get out of this. We have to understand that putting man in charge to rule other man will always lead to chaos, because you're going against immutable laws. It always leads to entropy. What man needs to be ruled by is the truth and natural law. Whenever we put man in charge to rule other man, it always leads to chaos and entropy.
Yeah.
And that's what we are seeing now, is we are going toward our destruction. We are going toward extinction, and we really need to start looking inside of ourselves and do the shadow work, Because outside of that, we just focusing on symptoms and putting Band-Aids on cuts. We're not getting to the root causal factors.
Yeah.
And our social engineers know this. So arguing about who sits on the throne, who's going to rule us, all that just keeps us in this dialectic, in this wheel of samsara.
Wow. What exactly is samsara?
Samsara is the wheel of suffering, because we all have karma, and we all are going to keep coming back into a version of this life until we alleviate our karma. So people better understand, they better figure this shit out now, because the suffering is eternal, because we're not just physical beings. There's a spiritual, psychological, and emotional aspect to us. And that's one thing that a cult should teach people, because we're just so focused on this 5 sense reality. But what people don't understand is this earth is a prison. And it is through these contracts with government, through these licenses, all these material possessions, that's what binds us to this physical world.
Yeah.
And that's why the Buddhists have always called it the wheel of samsara, because the wheel of suffering, because the more possessions that you have, it takes time, it takes money, it takes energy to maintain those possessions. Then over time, you lose focus of yourself. Because the self is the most important thing, the true self. And that's why it's called the wheel of suffering, because it will always lead to more and more suffering. And as long as one of us suffers, we're all suffering, because we are all connected on a conscious level.
Yeah, definitely. I totally agree. This, you know what? You're getting a lot of good comments. I'm reading them. They're like, I'm very impressed. They're like, oh, you're really grounded, smart dude. This guy's like, somebody's like, this guy reads. I love it. Isn't that sad though? When like somebody reads, you have to be like, oh my God, like that's such a rarity, But yeah.
Well, it's just all about what you focus your time and attention on. And if you really want to create real world change, you have to change your mind first.
Yes.
Because if you don't understand that, you're kind of just saying you want to dry your clothes by pouring water on them.
Yeah.
And you don't understand how the objective laws of nature work.
Yeah.
And that's what people really need to come to an understanding. And that's what the occult should teach you.
Yeah, definitely. Wow, yeah, that's really deep. How did you get into this stuff?
I happened to come across a dude who was in the Church of Satan. His name is Mark Passio, and he.
I know Mark. I mean, I don't know him, but I've watched his lectures for sure.
Yes.
So you just
he
came
was on
across
the dark side of it,
Yeah.
and then he realized that it was an international group that was trying to enslave humanity, because sadly humanity has always been a slave.
Yeah.
And that's all that we seem to know, because we love slavery, unfortunately. But once he started to lay things out as far as natural law and as far as what objective morality is, then I started to come to an understanding myself, and to actually do the research, and to actually go within myself and look at my own behaviors, my own actions, and my own emotional characteristics from my childhood to try to fix my own problems. And that's what led me, on the path toward the shadow work. And I try to encourage others. But
for sure.
what people don't understand,
Sure.
it's the hardest thing that you can do.
For sure.
Which is why this needs to be taught to kids.
Oh, definitely. I totally agree. And I mean, I've done a lot of inner work. It's not easy, but I feel like it's. As my friend said, it's a harder life, but a better life. Harder in the sense that you're going to have to do work. It's not, you're not going to, but you have to, you have to go through adversity, and you have to what am I trying to say? You have to work through your adversity in order to become stronger. It's like building a muscle, but in your soul. Do you have your own channel? This guy was like, somebody's like, you need your own channel. You do?
Yeah. Yes, I do. I've mainly been focusing on cults and cult mentality.
Yeah,
but that's exactly what we're dealing with. If we're dealing with people with a cult mentality, people's brains are literally broken. Their neocortex, their ability to take in information, to use critical thinking, discernment, that which separates us from the animal kingdom, is literally physically damaged.
Yes.
And that's what we have to understand, is we are dealing with broken individuals. And I'm not just saying that. If you get a tap in, you will see these people's it's like their brains will have holes in them from all the stress and the toxicity.
Yeah, well, that's why I'm really
on cults.
No, that's why I'm totally into vaccines, because my kind of entry into the rabbit hole was vaccines. And once I realized that agenda, which I realized what was in them, and which I realized how it was, breaking the physical body, and not only that, it it kind of, I believe, like, I mean, even before you're vaccinated, when you come out of the womb, there are things that are done to you in the womb. Like, you know,
Right.
you have the, what do you call the sonograms and like the, you know, and then the cesareans, you know, all that stuff. There are things that are done, the silver nitrate they put in your eyes when you come out. And then the vaccination, but it basically breaks your immune system down. So any toxicity you come in contact with, then it even goes deeper, you know. And then I mean, I don't know how I had survived. I don't know how I woke up, because I should be brain dead with all the vaccines I had, and then on top of that, all the allergy shots that I would get every Saturday for 3 years. I should be a zombie. I don't know why. But, you know, so you have that aspect, and then you have the TV and the media. And so it's like, it's the vaccines, the medical establishment, the GMO and the foods, and then the media. You know?
Yeah, the television has been one of the most excellent devices to control the minds of men, because people don't really understand what it does to your electromagnetic energy field and how it literally sends signals to your subconscious mind, because we're in a subconscious battle, because the subconscious mind knows all, and the subconscious mind largely is where our programming, you know, is tailored to, and we function a lot from our subconscious mind, but we have to turn the subconscious conscious and have that perfect battle, like in alchemy, the masculine and the feminine, and that is the only way that we're going to get free. So
yeah,
I mean,
you're
these
right.
social engineers know exactly what they're doing. And can I post a link in the chat?
Yeah, I'm looking at. Is this a guy playing like a video game? Is this not you? Right. I'm looking for your channel.
No.
Your channel?
My
Yes,
name
please.
is Brandon Simpson. Yeah, you'll see it because it'll be the same picture that's that's in the chat.
Okay, hold on. It looks like you've been shadow banned, because I put Brandon Spencer up in there.
Yeah, I'll post. Well, the link to this video is to describe how these how this dark occult class use these techniques to manipulate people, and this was used during the Obama administration when he was campaigning. And
yes, he uses
hypnosis
techniques. The way he speaks, his cadence. Yes. Yeah, for sure.
But he also would stage a fainting woman. So he would be talking, and then this woman would just mysteriously faint. So then Obama would always mysteriously see this woman, but subconsciously he's projecting himself as the savior. He's attentive. He's this father figure. So then, therefore, he comes to the rescue, and he always has the snarky joke. He always, offer her a bottle of water, because the water was always a feminine, caring, nurturing, replenishing, aspect. So to the useful idiots, it projects subconsciously like he's a good savior. And it was used multiple times. But this is what they do to us as far as occultism, because they understand our psychology.
Yes, and you know what I was talking about the other day too, which is crazy. All of these experiments that have been noted, like the milligram experiment, and like that have been had PR, that have been put in the public eye, right? That have been made famous. They revolve around
the Stanford Prison experiment.
And the Stanford Prison. They all revolve around psychologically controlling us, right? There are no experiments about how to help our energy fields, how to heal ourselves from EMFs. You know what I mean? Like those aren't making note, and those are hard to get funded. So it's funny, because it's like we look at them and they're literally studying us, and they're throwing it in our face. And then we look at it, we're like, oh, that's interesting. Wow. But then you understand what they're doing, and you see after they make these discoveries that they're using those techniques on us as a population. It's crazy.
They've known these techniques for tens of thousands of years, if not hundreds of thousands of years.
Yeah. Dude, I think, hold on one second. I'm trying to find you. I'm trying to find
I'll post my channel.
Oh, I think I found it. I think I found it.
Yeah.
You only got 12 subscribers?
Well, I just started, recently, because I had to get out of my own cowardness and my own, mental problems. And, things were just so bad, I just could not sit back, because what people don't understand is sitting back and doing nothing, that makes you part of the problem.
Yeah, man.
Because nothing is going to change without willpower.
Exactly. And
that's
know
what they want us to do, is just sit back.
Yeah, well, that's part of the psyop too, right? Making us feel like we're hopeless. There's nothing we can do,
Correct.
I see that you're putting links in and it's stopping you, and I'm trying to release your links and it won't let me. So,
all right, well, yeah.
Hold on, you know what? I'm gonna show your channel for people so they can see. It's higher than the truth. Is that it, Brandon Spencer?
Yeah, there is no religion higher than the truth.
Okay, hold on. Let me exactly. I love it. I'm totally subscribed to you. Hold on. Let me figure this out real fast, and I'll just show it to people. I don't know why. Oh man, they're on to you, man. They're on to you. They're like, we got one that can see. Block his links from being posted.
Yeah, because sadly, and I'm not saying this to be negative, but so many people are just focusing on symptoms. They're not really getting to the root causal factors, and at the end of the day, it's just going to buy us more time, but that's not really going to change anything, because we really have to start from within and look in the mirror and look at our own actions and behaviors and look at how that is affecting other people.
That's what it looks like. You know what I'll do too? I'll save your link and I'll put it in the bottom after the stream uploads, okay?
Oh, sure, it's fine. I'm not trying to promote myself. I'm just trying to promote the truth, but right now the truth is getting smothered.
No, you're right, but I think, I'm always on the lookout to connect with like-minded people and to promote like-minded people. So, we gotta, because we're very few, right? I feel like, not to be arrogant or anything, but when you find somebody that's kind of on the same level and you want to connect with them because you feel like you're like kindred spirits,
Right.
Whether it's a man or woman, a dog, whatever, I don't know. But, it's like, so I'm all about trying to, help people and promote. And even in the chat, they're like, everybody in the chat's all excited. They're like, he's amazing. He's so smart. Oh my God, he should have his own channel. That's why I asked him. I was like, wait, he probably has his own channel. Do you have his own channel? I don't know, you guys. I'm trying to release these links. I don't know what's going on. It's not letting me. So do you have
I also re-upload a lot of band videos on library.tv because I have been storing videos, from downloading online, which every individual should be, storing their own videos because I knew the censorship was coming.
Yeah.
So it's just so other people can educate themselves, because that's what it's all about. Once you, understand this, you have to educate other people.
Yeah. It's like you can't be quiet. You have to that was my dilemma. I was just like, how can I not tell people? Especially, when I was talking about vaccines and stuff, and I was seeing all my friends were having kids. How do I not tell them? Because it's worse than you think it is, People are like, oh, it can't be that bad. No, it's worse than you think it is. When you find out it's really that bad, how do you not tell your friends? And you know what? I lost almost all my friends. I made more. And I am still in contact with some old friends and stuff that I've had, for a while. But for the most part, all my college friends in college, just gone. Right? People that I met, people that I've dated, That's why I'm just when I go out, I'm like, day one, I hate vaccines. I'm a truther. You got to know. You know what I mean? It's because it becomes an issue. And I've watched people that are my friends that, have tried to be open and be like, oh, well, it doesn't matter if they think differently. It does. It does. Because it affects your value system. It affects everything. And I know people that have done that, and they've even gotten married and had kids, and it's destroyed their relationships.
Right. Because what people don't understand is a truth and a lie cannot exist on the same plane, because you're talking about two different polarities. So when an individual takes in the truth, you're going to resonate at a certain frequency. You're going to, your electromagnetic frequency within your own body and around your own body is going to be on one different, wavelength. And then when somebody else takes in a lie, they're going to be operating on another different wavelength. So it's like hot and cold. It just doesn't work together. And that's why people who, taking the truth do not get along with people who buy into the lie, because there is a law that governs that. Because law governs everything in this physical world, because everything is consciousness and everything is energy.
Yes. Dude, I'm so excited for you. I hope you blow up. Are you on BitChute and all the other ones, all the other alternative ones instead of library?
I'm actually about to expand today.
Okay,
that was my New Year's resolution.
I was going to ask you.
Just kind of reach out on other channels.
I'm so glad you got your this is my thing too, man. Like, I feel everybody, everybody's a piece of the puzzle, and I constantly stress, I'm like, if there's no reason why everybody shouldn't have their own channel, whether they're showing their face or whether they're uploading information or something. I mean, because one person might be able to get through one way to somebody, and then another person might be able to get through another way. And it's like, we all have pieces of the puzzle based on our experiences, based on our perceptions, based on our perspectives, based on our life experience. It took me, I did the podcast for a while with my best friend. And even though, we were talking, I was still very nervous to start making videos. And finally, once I got over that, it's been no stopping me, And I think the thing you just got to do is do it, And you're going to get haters. You're going to get people that say really mean things to you. You might get threats, but it's the fucking internet. They can suck it. You know what I mean? Like,
I know. It's like, it's not high school, so it's like, why do you care what other people think?
Yeah, exactly. And even in high school, you shouldn't be like that. But,
Right.
So I just think that, just, like the more you do it, just be consistent. Try and stay on YouTube as long as you can. Because, honestly, that's where we're fighting for the people in the middle. Right now, this channel's kind of, preaching to the choir, but it's also giving the choir tools to go out and wake up other people. But you gotta you just gotta be consistent and do it, and start interviewing people. That was that was really, when we start, and this is anybody else that's listening too. We were hey Media Bear, what's up? Anyway, sorry, I got distracted. So when we first started, and if you even listen to our old podcasts, they were, the sound's not that great, and I was living outside the country. I wasn't living in Taiwan. I didn't have a lot of money, neither did my best friend, and but we just did it anyway. We were amateurs or not, we just asked anybody that we want to interview, and you know what? Honestly, most of the time people said yes. And sometimes I wonder if it was like, because we were girls, but at the same time, there are also men that don't want to interview with girls because we're girls and they think that girls shouldn't be talking about this stuff. But I think that, honestly, when people have a message to share, and especially if they have a book or they have a movie, they want to get it out there. So, they're going to, I think most people, start off with maybe smaller people. We started off with, just people that we kind of knew, close to us, and then we reached out to bigger people, but we found that 95% of the people said yes, and you just gotta have to not give a fuck and just ask people, so, and then just do it, and then I would say the only thing, just make sure your quality of sound and your videos up to par, because people, if it's not up to par, then people aren't going to want to share it because it's not the best representative of them. So I wish I thought about that in the beginning, but still, just do what you can now, and just get out there and do it.
That's what it's all about.
Yeah. So I'm really excited for you. Yeah, I'm really excited for you. I think you're going to do great. And thanks for calling in. Did you want to add anything else?
Problem.
I should take some more calls. But
oh no, you can go on to the next person, because
right.
I've stated what I needed to say.
All right, cool, Brandon. Thank you so much. Have a great day.
Right,
Happy New Year.
All right.
Bye.
All right, same to you. Happy New Year.
Bye. All right, guys. What's up? 512-481-7464. What's up, Media Bear? Thank you. Let me see. Darndar. Hi, Darndar. Guys, I love it. I love how you guys are talking to each other. Well, he knows. So Mark Jason Walker. I hate to say it, but YouTube is going to ban him in a fucking YouTube Minute, New York Minute, because of the honest nature of the material that he's going to provide. That may be true, but that's why you expand to other platforms and still stay on as long as you can. It's just, I'm always talking about how I'm just getting shadow banned up the yin yang. A shadow ban. 512-481-7464. All right, so you guys want to ask me anything in the chat? We're waiting for another callers. I think everybody's hungover today. Nobody needs to know about China more than Biden supporters. Yeah, I mean, with the algorithms too, what they're doing, they're just putting people in the little cubby holes, which just sucks. So really, you have to go out and, share this information with people on other platforms or talk to people. When, the American Revolution happened, there was no internet. People are out in the streets riding horses and shit, running down the streets, printing up papers, talking to people on the streets. That we're just gonna have to go. We're probably just gonna have to go back to snail mail and paper and stuff. Hello.
What's up, B?
Hey, what's up, Cerebral? Are you hungover?
I am so hungover.
You know what? I wasn't thinking. I should do this next year. Get some. I'm not a doctor. That's my disclaimer. Activated charcoal. You ever take that stuff? No. Yeah, that would help. That would help. Soak up a lot of the alcohol in your belly, and then drink some water because you're dehydrated if you're hungover.
Oh yeah. Oh no, I've been drinking lots of water. I actually started drinking a little bit early and ended my party early because I set off a load of fireworks for my neighborhood for all the kids early.
Aw, okay.
5 o'clock.
Yeah.
Well, it was more about, I was trying to do the community thing because I think just as much as we got to get the truth out there, we got to still be giving hugs to each other.
Yeah, I know. It's crazy. What are your New Year's resolutions for this year?
We did lose one of our really big truthers this year, Jeff C. But so, when you were discussing with me about the whole, getting up and making videos, my resolution this year is to pump out as much anti-NWO music and start making videos and start getting more stuff out there. So
yeah. Well, let me know. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I will, absolutely.
Oh, that's my New Year's resolution too. I want to have an album done by the end of this year, and I'm going to start off by the late spring, early summer with an EP. I want to have that completed, and then by the end of the year, I want to have my music album done, and I want to be able to start touring. So, and I want to be more proficient on the guitar and the piano.
If we can get things back to where we can have shows out here, I will pay for you to come out here and play.
You're probably gonna have to play for me because I'm a better composer than I am a player right now. I'm a little bit insecure.
I don't care. I'd rather open for you. If you, let's have fun.
Yeah, that would be great. Well, maybe by that time I will have a fan base and people will buy tickets because they gotta have somebody to have the come and see the show. And that would be cool. I would appreciate that,
Yeah, of course. I think if you're saying you're a home-based artist, your state, I think you should be opening for other artists you bring in because you want. To me, it's about you want to keep exposing that culture.
Yeah, no, totally. I'm talking to some people about it, but you know what, Cerebral? It's been very It's very frustrating, even in here in Austin, because it's so leftist right now that I just lost. I have another drummer now. I got another one thanks to one of my bandmates who's amazing. But one of the drummers just bailed out because he was like, I can't support the message of the music, and which is interesting he basically said he couldn't get behind the message politically, which I think, I mean, my music really isn't that political. I didn't even think my music was political, but I think that somebody close to him, or he found my they found my channel. That's what it was.
Mm-hmm.
So now I have to, now when I'm searching out musicians, I have to ask the question. I have to let them know what my channel is and be like, hey, are you comfortable playing with somebody that is connected to Truthin, basically? Because I don't want that to be an issue down the line. Thank God that this happened in the early stages, and not like when we were like down the road, and it would have been more devastating. But I was just like, I don't even talk about this stuff when we were rehearsing. Like, I was like, how was he offended? How was he? So I'm thinking somebody else must have got to him, because I mean, we worked on something before and it wasn't an issue. So I'm thinking somebody must have seen the Truther Talk channel, like Googled my name, and it was like, oh, it's that Truther Talk girl. You don't want to be associated with her.
Right.
Like,
I think what's really also a shame is, since drummers are so hard, like competent and good drummers are hard to find. I mean, I know you know how that is.
You said good drummers are hard to find?
Drummers are hard to find, yeah.
Yeah. So, I think I think I'll be okay, but now I'm just like, God, now I'm like, am I really? Because I try to be open, like, I don't care what your political leanings are. I'm like, can you drum? Can you like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't care. Like, I'm not going to be like, you voted for Biden, I can't have you on my album. You know what I mean? I'm not like that, but now I'm like, am I going to have to be like that? I'm going to have to be like that so I can, I don't feel like, I feel like, I know somebody who was up and coming, who was amazing, and, he had this music called, what was the name of the song? I think it was called, like, Male Chauvinism. So I think Gavin, and he was making the rounds in Austin. He was on KTUX, which I think is like an affiliate of NPR, which was like, he was playing at like South by Southwest. He was a featured artist there. He was like booking show after show after show. And then I guess Gavin McGinnis got a hold of one of his songs and he played it. He played this Male Chauvinism song. And then they like took his stuff off the radio and would not put it back on until he confessed or said that he was making fun of male chauvinists and not giving credence to them. And he was like, well, I'm not going to let you bully me. And he wasn't even political at all. He wasn't really, he was just like, I just want to make music. This is what I'm making, And he wasn't even political at all. Yet, they pushed him. They pushed him to be on the right because, it's this fucking socialist communist crap. And his name is Ty Richardson, by the way. If you guys want to check him out, Ty Richardson. And he was just like, what, anyway, so, I mean, it's just, so that's how it is in Austin. And now he's blacklisted. He has 6 kids. And he's fucking blacklisted from playing music that was good. And he's really good at it. And everybody loved him until they found out that, I mean, it really was, so it wasn't even, he wasn't even outspoken with his, politics. But now I'm outspoken with my politics. So, I mean, if people find out and I play and I blow up, I'm fucking done. So this is what's taking me so long too. I'm trying to figure out ways to skate around that. How do I skate around that and still be a working artist and still get my music out? I'm basically going to have to pitch to my own community. I'm going to have to find people that are on the same wavelength as me. And then if other people can come over, they can. But it's weird because, like I said, my music isn't really political. But I'm going to have to pitch to people with music and my same political leanings just because they're more open-minded. And they're not as Nazi.
I never thought we would ever, I knew we'd be going through some stuff, but I didn't think we would be, at least at this time period, this heavily divided by, you know, this construct that they've thrown at us.
Yeah.
You know, it's amazing because it's like, I think back into the past, it's like, you know, I caught my parents watching Saturday Night Live and John Oliver was going on about how, you know, our Constitution is terrible. And I just was looking at the, you know, that British man, like, who are you to be saying these comments? Like, you have a visa to be here, right, to have dual citizenship, to work here, and you're talking crap about our country, right? But it's like he was trying to claim that in the United States education system that we don't teach everybody about the dark side of, like, the United States. And it's like, no, I went through, you know, I had to retell my parents, I was like, you don't remember me learning about slavery when I was in elementary school? Like, you want me to go grab the book and show you that we had all the torture devices, every single terrible thing? They taught this to me as a child. So I know this, like, what are you talking about? Like, we've been acknowledging this as a society for a long time. We've been moving forward, and it's not until as of recently, like within the last 10 to 20 years, that they've been really pushing. I mean, they infiltrated the schools much longer ago, but, you know, as it's more been in the mainstream and on the news more as of in the last 10 years, really heavily, you know, as they've been bringing that propaganda out.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. I don't know, man. It's weird. It's weird times, but I feel like if I don't make music or art, I'm gonna die. So I have to keep doing it. Me
too, and I'm very proud. You got to keep doing it because this is how we, like you said, we're fighting a culture war.
Yeah.
And by putting that energy out there, we are, you know, we're putting our foot down. They might be putting themselves up there as an unstoppable object. And we might be the unstoppable force. And I had a person ask me one time, like, well, what does the unstoppable force do when it comes to the unstoppable object? We go around it.
I know, or we charge through it. We charge through it. I'm an Aries, dude.
Yeah,
I gotta, like, I ain't going around shit. I'm a fucking, you're gonna break. Someone's ball's gonna get broke. I'm gonna be like, ram right through it.
You know? Well, you know, I'm a Pisces. I swim upstream. I'm going to continue to go up and over your rock.
You swim, you're going to swim through it. You're going to swim, and then when you get to the object, you're going to do a flip out of the water and, like, flip over it. And then keep going upstream, right? That's how you're going to get around it. Right?
Well, I'm going to let someone else call in, Pete. Happy New Year's. Let's give the New World Order hell.
All right, you too. Happy New Year.
All right. Much love. Bye.
Much love. Bye-bye. Alrighty. 512-481-7464. You guys want to hear a funny story? I was like, I'm going to start going to, like, jiu-jitsu. I'm going to go at least 3 times a week. And I'm going to get it. I'm going to do it. It's New Year's. I'm going to jiu-jitsu. I used to go to the 6 o'clock class. It was fucking close. I drove all the way there. Did not check the times. Did not realize that it was closed today. But I still feel like I'm having a really good New Year because I was like, all right. I went to my P.O. Box. Got some, stuff handled this morning. I did some errands and stuff. So I was up at 4 in the morning getting stuff done. Like I'll get up at 4, meditate, stretch, do my language studies, do that, go out, get out the door, go to class, do some other stuff, get ready. So I still feel like, even though that's why I have my rash guard on, I just haven't taken my rash guard off since, okay, I haven't taken my rash guard off, because anyway, I made an effort, though. I think that's what counts, right? Even though I didn't do it, I was there. I went there. Anyway, 512-481-7464. The number is at the top of the screen. It's cold as hell. All right. Anybody want to talk in chat? What are you guys talking about? What are you guys talking about? We don't have the autopsy for a few months due to COVID-19. What are you talking about? So what are we talking? Forget about it. Forget about it. Yeah, anybody can call. Somebody say anybody call? No, only certain people. with special tickets can call. Anybody can call. Good morning. Could you turn the computer volume down? Turn the computer down.
Good morning. Hey, God bless you, girl.
Hey, I can't hear you. Turn the computer down. There's a delay. So just turn off the volume on the computer. Hello? Hello? No, you call it. Trying to. Okay, I can't.
I just did, kid.
Okay, yeah, okay. How are you? Who's this? What's your name? Hello? What's your name? Hello?
This is Darlin.
Darla? I can't hear.
Darlin.
Hey, you can speak. I can hear you now. How are you?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, cool. What's up? What's going on? What's your New Year's resolution? Oh,
wonderful.
Speaking to the phone.
You, honey.
Yeah, could you speak into the phone that you're calling from? Because that's where there's a delay on the computer. So talk to me through the phone.
Honey, it's my phone. It's my phone. I'm so sorry.
Oh, okay. So what's up? Then you just have to wait, I guess, for a reply. What is your New Year's resolution?
It's my phone. I'm so sorry. Oh, okay. So what's up? Then you just have to wait, I guess, for a reply. What is your New Year's resolution? You know what? We Americans have got to stick together, and we've got to kick some ass. Period. You know what?
Yeah, for sure. Would you mind calling back? The feedback is really bad. Could you call back?
Yeah, sure.
Hold on.
I'll do it.
You can call back. All right, 512-481-7464. All right, who else wants to call? It's 11:11. It's 11:11. Yeah, just just you can call back, but turn the volume off on the computer on my video, and then speak to me into the phone. I hope that makes sense. Because there's a delay. You're going to get a delay back on your computer, so don't look at the computer or watch the computer when you're talking to me. Just talk to me on the phone like you just called me up. Like you talk to anybody else, and then turn the volume off in the back because I can echo. It's an echo. I hope that makes sense. Anyway, anybody else that wants to call? 512-481-7464. Okay. You gonna try again? All right, let's try again. Hello? Hello?
Hello, babe. Are you there?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Oh, God bless you. Oh, my God, you beautiful little creature, you.
Success. All right,
hey,
yay.
What's up, girl?
Yeah, what's up?
All the way from Michigan here.
Oh, cool. Is it snowing there?
I'm telling you, baby girl, I love you so much for what you do.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. And I stumbled upon your, well, I've been searching for a lot of preppers and whatever, you know, that are against the bullshit that's going on in this country. And your, well, actually, your YouTube channel popped up, and I'm thinking, okay, let's hear what this crazy bitch has to say. And, oh my God, honey, I love you. I am there with you. I am dumbfounded what we just passed in 2020. However, I want to warn people, and yourself as well, that was just the beginning. In the Bible, and I don't know if you're religious or not, but in the Bible, my friends, this shit is real.
Yeah, I'm still, yeah.
And this is just, hey, if we think that we are so good on earth that we can look at our Christ that had a throne or a thorn put upon his head and a sword put inside his chest. What in the hell are we complaining about?
I know, I mean, you know, it's so funny. I saw this it was an Argentinian protest, and Jesus, they had Jesus, like a big balloon of Jesus, and they had a mask on him. I was like, Jesus wouldn't be wearing a mask.
Absolutely.
I was like,
Absolutely. What a sick bunch of idiots.
I know. I was like, he would have been a mask. He would have been yelling at everybody else, like, not to wear a mask. I was like, this is ridiculous. Yeah.
Honey, if you look at the Statue of Liberty, the bitch has a fucking mask on her. Are you kidding me?
Like the real Statue of Liberty? They put a mask on the real Statue of Liberty?
No, honey, it's a GIF.
I was like, what? I was like, first of all, I was like, that must have been a lot of material. That was okay. Yeah, I was just like, yeah. Okay.
I wouldn't doubt it. I would not doubt it.
Yeah, me neither. I fell for it. I was like, what?
Seriously, I wouldn't doubt it because they even stopped the fireworks last night. Are they fucking kidding me? These fucking idiots are these criminals. You know what? This country, God says in the Bible, and you can go back to 2001, September 11, and you can see what God says. Are you familiar with Jonathan Kahn?
No. No.
Okay. You need to go to Jonathan Kahn, C-A-H-N, Jonathan. And this man predicted what was going to happen on 9/11. Let me tell you something, kid. My friend, you are a beautiful human being. I love you so much for what you're doing. And I swear to God, I will die on my feet before I die on my knees.
Yeah.
And I mean that.
Me too.
But go back to 2001. I was getting ready to go to work on September 4th of 2001 and got ready, and it just felt great. I had grown children at the time. My daughter was living in Japan teaching English, and my son was a Marine in this country. And gallantly, I was on my way to build the fucking cars of the General Motors Corporation bullshit, and got in the parking lot. And Mary Beth, she was one of my co-workers, she was just above me working on another product while I was working on mine. And when I pulled into the parking lot, Mary Beth and I always parked in the same spot. And I was listening to a song called My Son. I don't know if you're aware of the song or not, but it's a wonderful song. And I'm thinking, oh my God, what a beautiful song. I rolled the window down and I asked Mary Beth, right next to me, Mary Beth, did you hear what just happened? She's like, oh my God, yes, that's a beautiful song, darling. I said, no. My damn radio just was interrupted that all Americans, this was September 4th, mind you, babe, September 4th of 2001. And I said, Mary Beth, no, listen, my damn radio just got broken into that said all Americans abroad and in the United States must take precautionary measures. And she's like, huh? Are you nuts? I mean, seriously, she thought that I was crazy, girl. I rolled my window up. It was really, I rolled my window up.
Wow.
Oh my God, wait a minute. Wait, listen to what I gotta say, girl. This is so important. I rolled my window up. I grabbed my keys and I ran inside because, like I said, I had a daughter in Japan teaching English, and my son was a Marine out on the ocean. So I had double stress that day. And I told Kelly, and I can give you her name, her damn telephone number, everything. She knows I'm telling the truth, and I've got the damn telephone bill to prove it from the CIA and the FBI. These motherfuckers knew what was happening. 7 days before this fucking country was attacked. Listen to me. So I ran inside. Oh my God. And I told Kelly, I said, Kelly, you gotta take my damn job, girl. Something's gone on in the United States. Something's fucking wrong. She looked at me like I was crazy. And again, she was my team coordinator. So I told her, I said, Kelly, watch my job. I'll be right back. So I went and I called the, oh my God, honey, look, I know you haven't got time to listen to all this bullshit. You think it's bullshit, but it's not. It's real shit. And just like what's happening today, my friend, it is not bullshit. This country is under a fucking attack.
I know. Yeah.
Theologically and biologically. And if people don't fucking wake up, we are getting ready to see, yes, like that fucking Biden says, we are getting ready to see the darkest days of the United States of America. And you motherfuckers out there better fucking wake up! Wake the fuck up! The Patriot Act was the first thing to steal your fucking rights. Mm-hmm. Guess what? You're not going to retrieve your fucking rights when the electronical rights take your fucking rights of the United States of America. You fucking people, wake the fuck up. I'm sorry, Angel. I had to come off like that.
It's okay.
I'm telling you, this country is under a fucking attack. Yeah. And it is something that is no one can perceive. No one can perceive. God gave me the wisdom on September 4th, 2001. I didn't know what to do with it. But I can guarantee you one thing. God has given me a voice to speak out against this fucking false virus. If you go over to Wuhan, China, they are back in full operation. They're back in full fucking operation. What the fuck is our country doing with what we are doing right now by destroying human life and their businesses?
I know.
Understand?
Yeah.
Fuck Wuhan, China. This is about Biden. This is about his crack addict son in China. Don't you know that in California, about 10 years ago, 15 years ago, they tried to secede from the United States of America, and guess why? Because China
owns California, pretty much.
China was behind these 6 motherfuckers. China! And if you go on and you Google China with our farming shit, China owns about an eighth of our farming shit. I'm talking.
Oh, they own the Port of Long Beach in California, and it's like, you know, that would never be allowed to happen in China.
North Carolina and South Carolina, baby girl, y'all have got to research. China owns North and South Carolina, what are they, farming, oh my God, agricultural. Go on and research that. These motherfuckers have been here for years, and no one, not a fucking American knew it.
Yeah.
Not a fucking American knew it. God damn it, you people, get on the fucking internet. Fuck Google. Get the fuck away from Google. Go to Brave or anything else but Google and search. What the fuck is happening to our country? Oh my God, I've never swore this much in my whole life. My girl, I love you with all my heart. I respect and appreciate, oh my God, I love God more than most people do. But I'm going to guarantee you one thing. You people of the fucking United States of America better fucking wake up. I don't give a flying fuck what color you are. You motherfuckers are getting ready to see something you ain't never fucking seen in the year 2021. And you think that 2020 was fucking bad? Well, yes, what? Wake the fuck up! You fucking people haven't seen any fucking thing yet. Christ was abused. He was put on a fucking cross. And he had his fucking ribs punctured and destroyed with blood coming out. He died for your shit. But you motherfuckers are too weak to get out there and fucking fight for him. Are you kidding me? Get the fuck out there. Stop your whining. Get your fucking shit together. This fucking country is going to hell in a fucking handbasket. You motherfuckers want that fucking free $600? Nothing is free in this goddamn world. Nothing is free. Our country was not free. There were people who died.
Yeah. So many people.
That up this country going. Are these people fucking nuts?
Well, they're brave.
Get in your fucking history. go to hillsdalecollege.org. I'm sorry, hillsdalecollege.org to learn your Constitution. Take your test. It's all free. It's all free to the American people that want to remain free. Hillsdale College in Michigan fought for 1,000 years. They've been there for, at least I know, 200 years. Hillsdale College, you can get your education and your babies can get their education to what this country was fucking formed on. Don't waste your life on the bullshit, this bullshit in these commie network media. This girl right here is the one that is going to help y'all stay fucking free. Listen to what I'm fucking telling you. Get on YouTube and you watch all the fucking freedom fighters, just like this baby girl right here.
Oh,
I love you, Angel.
Thank you so much.
Don't stop the good fight. I'm telling you, my ass is right behind you. Oh, you have no idea. My ass is right there beside you. And I'm going to kick some fucking commie asses as I can. God bless you, God love you, and I wish all of you the most wonderful 2021 New Year that approaches. But remember to be very fucking vigilant and read your fucking Bible.
All right, thank you so much. That was really powerful. Thank you.
Oh,
Somebody,
I love you, girl.
I love you back. Thank you so much. Somebody said, they're like, she's passionate. I was reading some of the comments, and they were like, yeah, she's passionate. And this guy was like, she's talking like how I feel inside, you know?
You're damn right. I know what true Americans are feeling. I know what our country is up against, girl.
Yeah, I know. This is it.
We are in fucking trouble. We are in fucking trouble. If this son of a bitch Biden and his so-called high-heel fucking dick-sucking bitch gets in, we are in trouble. That's a fucking dick-sucking bitch.
I know. I mean, it took me a minute. The joke was a little slow, but yeah, I know that's how she got to the top. Yeah, yeah.
That's how she got where she's at. That fucking bitch ain't no. Oh my God, she's a piece of garbage. That California should have California, not California. California should have dug out of the fucking ocean when Japan had their, what do they call that, epileptic seizure of, what the hell is it?
The earthquake?
Explosion of,
Fukushima?
Yeah, the fucking Shima bitch.
Fukushima?
She's a fucking piece of shit. Thank you, baby.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's a piece of shit. She's that fucking foul shit that came out of the ocean with Fukushima. That fucking whore. And I'm going to tell you something. I go through so much, oh my God, these fucking cops and the state, Michigan, that I live in, they can't stand me because I fucking fight against every goddamn thing that they stand for. And you can go to my Facebook page, Darlene Burnett, or Nintai, Nintai, Facebook, And September 14th, these motherfuckers decided they were going to try to fuck with me because I didn't wear a fucking mask. Well, you fucking asshole, you come up to me after I'm out in the cornfield. I'm a disabled veteran. I mean, I'm not a veteran. I'm a disabled person that have children that are veterans. Understand that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not a veteran. However, these motherfuckers decided they were going to try to chase me down, and I'm on a mobility scooter, three-wheel scooter. Okay.
You are not playing. I love it.
Hey,
I love it.
This is hilarious. These motherfuckers, and you can use this fucking video. It's so hilarious, girl. I'm like coming back home after a guy attacked me in Kroger in Davison, Michigan. This motherfucker, he's trying to tell me, you fucking bitch, you shouldn't be inside of him. Blah, 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 blah. Well, I got onto his fucking ass, and he wanted to decide he was gonna go ahead and call management. Well, he knew management loves me, and I love that store where I shop. So this crazy motherfucker decides he's going to decide, and I know the police put him up to this because me and the fucking cops in Michigan can't stand each other. I hate these fucking criminals. They are fucking ridiculous. You know what? They would, honestly, I think that Michigan police would suck dick to keep their fucking job. And this little fucking prick decided, okay, so anyway, this stupid prick, and please, honey, go to my Facebook. I think it was September 14th of 2020. I think it was 14th or 15th.
What is
Scroll down.
Wait, hold on one second.
Yeah. Scroll down and you'll see the fucking asshole that tried to attack me because I wasn't wearing a fucking mask. I'm 64 years old. I'm sorry, you motherfucker. I'm healthy, but at the same time,
what is your
I ain't
Facebook?
telling you.
What is your Facebook? What is your Facebook?
Huh?
What is your Facebook?
Oh, yeah. It should be, honey, it should be Nintai. Nintai. And you know what Nintai stands for in Japanese?
No.
That is the most powerful, struggling fucking power in the world.
Nintai, like chi?
Nintai.
So is it Facebook.com/Nintai?
Yes.
N-A-N?
Or Darlene Burnett, honey. D-A-R-L-E-N-E Burnett. B-U-R-N-E-T-T. You'll find me there. I ain't got nothing to fucking hide. Nothing to fucking hide. This goddamn country and these commie motherfuckers that think they're going to take over our country, you got another... Oh, my God. I am one fierce bitch.
Darlene Brunette? I'm trying to find it because I put in Nintai and sushi came up.
Yeah, but there's a lot of things that I've blocked. So just put in Darlene Burnett. B-A-R-L-E-N-E-B-U-R-N-E-T-T. What is your Facebook? I can find you probably better. What's
I'm not
your Facebook?
really on. I'm just. I kind of have it on. Okay, I think I found it. No, Texas. Where? No. There's quite a few.
I've got George Washington praying with a horse behind him. You see it? I blocked everybody from being able to find me.
No,
because
yeah, I'm not really on Facebook, so.
Oh,
okay.
oh.
I mean, I have the.
Now,
Yeah.
let me tell you something. It don't matter, honey. You know what? This fucking social media bullshit has done nothing but cause. What happened in 2001? The Patriot Act. Let's flip the fucking pages back to that fucking Bush, that fucking cocksucker, that decided he was going to put in the Patriot Act.
Yeah.
That motherfucker decided, you know what, this whole goddamn thing has been a scam, girl.
Yeah.
Every fucking thing that's happened since 2001 was, number one, a cover-up of our finances, period. Number two, to take control of the technological control of human fucking beings.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, y'all need to fucking listen to what this girl right here on your channel that you follow, you need to fucking listen to her. Because what she's putting out there is the fucking fact. And whoever is on her channel, I can rest assure you, if I'm on that fucking channel to be listened to, I am telling you the fucking truth. I'm 64 years old. I ain't got nothing to fucking lose in this goddamn world. But my children, my grandchildren, and their children have every fucking thing to lose.
Yeah, it must be frustrating.
You motherfuckers, wake the fuck up.
I know. Hey, thank you so much for calling, darling. I'm going to try and get a couple more calls in before I have to go, though, okay?
You know what? So, you know what? You know how to get a hold of me.
All right.
I love you, and Happy New Year to you, beautiful baby. I love you so much. I wish you were my daughter. I guess you are my daughter. But at the same time, keep up the fucking good fight.
I will. You
Don't
too.
fucking stop this shit, bitch. Don't stop the fucking fight, because I'm right there, not behind you, but beside you. Understand me?
Yes.
I love you, baby beautiful. Mwah! You're my angel.
Bye.
All right. God bless you, angel.
Okay.
And God bless everybody. Happy fucking New Year 2021.
All right. Bye-bye. All right, guys. I can take a couple more callers. 512-481-7464. All right. I like anger can be passive, but rage can change the world. That's very true. I like that. You know me. I'm not opposed to being rageful. It depends on who you're pointing it at and what you're going to do with it. How you're going to use that energy. I don't think it's healthy to stay enraged, though. You know. So, but it's good. I mean, rage can either drive you mad, or it could change the world. But people have to get that passionate, I believe, in order to make stuff happen. This is part of the side too. Is I feel like they're trying to keep us very apathetic and dumbed down, right? So it's like, through the drugs, through the TV, through the vaccines, and all this stuff, it really makes us very passive. You know? You have to get mad. I'm a human being. My life has value. Yes. I use that clip in the opening sequence of the show when I do the interviews. That's from Network. Yes, I'm a human being. You have to stand up and you have to say, I'm mad as hell and I'm not going to take it anymore. You got to go outside and you got to open your windows. And you got to yell, I'm mad as hell and I'm not going to take it anymore. Right? This is when they back off. Rage has an energy that's, you know, that can be very powerful. It can be a powerful force. Imagine that many people had that much rage inside of them about, like, you know, what's how this whole fucking virus hoax shit, you know, whether you believe it's real or it's not, but it doesn't constitute lockdowns. It doesn't constitute people losing their businesses. It doesn't constitute curfews and, you know, everything else, you know, people not being able to go to the gym, right? So enough people got enraged about that. What would happen? They wouldn't be able to get away with the shit. You know, I posted a meme on my Facebook. I'm not really on that Facebook that much, but not a meme, but I posted a rant. And honestly, like a few months in, I just got off of Facebook. I mean, I posted a little bit on the Truther Talk page, but I got off my personal pages because it was just so frustrating watching my friends just either be really passive or turn into monsters because they have so much hate against Trump. They can't see the forest for the trees. You know, even as much as I don't like Biden and Kamala, I'm not wasting my energy like talking about how much I hate them. You know, I just want them to get exposed. I want people to know what they're doing, and I want them to stop. That's basically it. I'm not really like, fuck, like every day. You know, every day you go on and they're like, you're like, hey, how are you? They're like, my day was good until I realized that Trump is still our president. I'm like, dang, dude. Dang, like, I mean, even if Hillary had won, I wouldn't place that much energy in how somebody is elected. How I deal with that in my life. I wouldn't do that. You know, it's not healthy. It's not good. It drives you crazy. You know, you become what you, if you stay enraged though, I think this is where it can be destructive because you stay enraged, then you end up becoming what you hate. You got to use that energy for the little moment of window that you have it and then direct it into transformation and transforming it into something. You can't hold on to it though, you know? Are you getting the jab if required? I told you guys I'll die before I take that fucking shot. I mean it. I'm not taking any more vaccines. You know, last night I deal with internal inflammation sometimes, and a few days before I had something I shouldn't have, and it made me inflamed, autoimmune stuff. And I was, you know, doing what I needed to do. I was functional pretty much, but I was in pain for the last 2 days. So instead of going out New Year's Eve, I went to bed early. And, you know, and I got well rested. I actually feel great today. But, I mean, thanks, vaccines, right? I wouldn't be having these fucking issues if it wasn't for vaccines. So I cannot get another shot. If I care about my health, well, no matter what's it, I can't. And I know what their plan is, and I know what's in it. So I'd rather, you know, live on my feet than die on my knees. I'm not going to get the fucking jab and then have autoimmune disorders enraged or inflamed even more, or who the fuck knows who's in that shot, right? Like, they're talking about nanogel, and, you know, they're going to reconstruct your immune system, and, you know, there are videos that have leaked years ago talking about how they've been planning to shut off your brain. There was a Corvelva, I think that was last Saturday that I posted on Vaccine Sucks Saturday, Sucks Saturdays, where I think I posted the Sherry Timpenny clip where she was talking about Corvelva and how they basically analyzed this vaccine. It didn't have any of the stuff that's supposed to make you immune, and it had a bunch of stuff that people didn't even know what was in it. And this is before they had like 6 unidentifiable proteins. Like, we don't even know what's in this. What is in there? What's in it? So, No, I'm not taking it. I mean, I think though, if they're gonna require the jab for flying in America, that, I mean, it's gonna be fucking war. I think enough people are awake now to know that if they're gonna make you get a jab for flying, then it's a fucking war. Because I know that, like, people like Del Bigtree, people that have to fly that are anti-vaxxers that have a huge following, I know he's not going to get the vaccine just to fly. Oh, well, he's not going to be like, oh, I got to get the vaccine so I can get on the plane and warn people about the dangers of vaccines. He knows, right? There are lots of celebrities and shit who knows, who have to work. I mean, that's when the war, I mean, the war's already fucking started. But I mean, like, it's going to ramp up if it gets like that in America. Right? I think it might, for a while, some people might get it, to go to work or continue their job. But if you're a passenger and you have to fly you have to get a jab in order to get, so it's like if you have somebody in your family that's dying and you need to get on a plane and, you need to get to them ASAP, you're going to have to get vaccinated before you do that? It's going to be a fucking war. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? I'm not even doing the mask thing. A lot of reasons I haven't gone out to some of these rallies and stuff is because I'm not doing the fucking mask thing. I'm going to DC on the 6th next week, but I'm driving. My friend and I, we're going to drive. So I'm not even playing that shit with the mask. I think the mask is a precursor. But I don't know. My soul is prepared. I know that there's something beyond this. And I'm not going to live as a slave. So there's your answer. I know it's kind of long-winded. Yeah. Have fun with your Bell's palsy. Have you seen Bell's palsy? Do you know what that is? That's just like, that's the least of what can happen to you. You talk about cancer. You talk about demyelation diseases where the myelin sheath of your nerve gets eroded and it leads to all kinds of problems like Guillain-Barré and multiple sclerosis. You talk about, like, the adjuvants create lots of antibodies and the antibodies get stuck in your joints and it causes inflammation. The sorbitol in the vaccines can lead to diabetes. The heavy metals can go up to your brain and get into other organs. And these are the old vaccines. I don't even know what's in the new shit. I don't even know what that's going to do. Right? It's a human experiment. I'm not going to be a part of a human experimental problem. I'm not fucking cattle. That's why I got fired and quit my job, or inadvertently quit. But I'm not a cow. I'm a human being. And it was pains my soul. Those are the words that Peggy Hall used. She articulated exactly. It pains my soul to see these people complying in masks and wearing, So I think, a lot of people that are discompliant, my mom, this shocked the hell out of me because I told my mom, I called my mom up and I was like, she listens to the news. She's a Biden supporter, but she's one of my best friends still, right? And what happened was, she called me up and we talked and I was like, you know what? You cannot go back to work. You come and you move out. You move here. You live with me. You're not going to take that vaccine. And the mom was like, don't worry. I'm not going to take the vaccine. And then a few days later, she's like, I can't wait to fight them if they're going to make us take a vaccine to go back to work, because she knows like that. She wears a mask, just to go places and stuff, but she doesn't really believe that saves you. She's just like, oh, well, they say we got to do it, so I'll do it. But the vaccine that's when the fucking divide's going to happen. They start making people get vaccinated. Like, fuck that. My friend Joy that I just interviewed a few days ago, her interview is premiering Tuesday. We talk about, she has all the data to support all the autoimmune diseases that the vaccines create. So, ask me that question again. Am I going to take the jab? I ain't taking shit. Taking that damn jab. I ain't taking no damn vaccine. Exactly. I visualize us fighting and winning. This is it, you guys. This is it. There are people like, oh, if Trump loses, he can come back in 2024. I'm like, nope, that ain't happening. It's either now or never. It's either now or never. Right? Now or never. It's now or never. Right? Now or never. So if they don't turn this thing around, then psh. But that's why I'm going to 6, you know. It's going to be great. It's going to be historic. Pray for us that nothing bad happens to the Patriots. Yeah. You don't think the Biden will let the UN in, right? Oh, let me see. All right, 512. Anybody else want to call? I'm going to go in a couple minutes if nobody calls, which is fine. I'm just going to go. Serious people. To be brave, you have to prepare to look tough right now. Fight and end. Yeah, the propaganda is super toxic. Yeah, I kind of think the mass were the practice runs for the vaccines, but I know enough people know not to inject shit into them. Just saying. Hello?
I just wanted to say I love you, honey.
Oh, okay, cool.
I just wanted to say I love you and God bless you and you keep up what you're doing. I am so amazed by what you do. Do you understand me?
Yeah, thank you.
Now, you know what? You, not even your thank you has any understanding of what I'm telling you. You keep up a good fucking fight because I'm going to tell you something. Every fucking American in this goddamn country needs to stand up as the way you are doing. Do you understand me?
Yeah, I know. It's frustrating. It gets lonely, but
No,
you know,
it's not frustrating. It's fucked up. People are fucked up.
Literally,
you know,
they're messed up.
they're looking like, oh, god damn, I'm going to get that $600 check. Oh, well, I guess that will help me to go out and spend a little bit of a fucking peanut shit fucking bullshit.
Yeah, totally. Hey, let me get this other caller because I want to give other people.
Oh, all right.
All right, thank you.
Yeah, okay, goodbye.
Okay,
well,
bye.
whatever.
Have a nice day. Hello? Oh, shit. All right, whoever was calling, call back. All right, somebody was calling. Call back. Hello? Hello?
Hey, Queen BB beat me.
Hey,
how's
what's
it
up?
going?
Good, how are
Happy
you?
New Year. I knew you weren't drinking last night because I can tell you were alive today. What a live show you got going.
Yeah, I am. Well, if I do drink, which is not often, I'll do like activated charcoal and vitamin B.
What do? You just swallow the charcoal?
Yeah, you can get them in like capsules, and it basically, like if you have food poisoning, anything that poison, it just soaks up. It's like a sponge, basically. It acts like a sponge. So
Right,
it soak up stuff and extra alcohol in your stomach, and then vitamin B12 for energy. And then I also drink a lot of water, so I don't really get hungover if I drink anymore.
Well,
if I have those things around.
Yeah, I kind of put drinking down. That doesn't, I ain't young no more, so it's like, well, leave it for the youngsters. They can figure it all out the next day. Hopefully, if they make it home safe, The world's changed since my younger days. Back in the day, the 70s and stuff, the cops might pull you over, and if you're a little drunk or whatever, they'll say, hey, leave your car parked. walk home, take a cab. As long as your car's here, we won't bug you, and you can come back the next day. But now, it's all about revenue. They want to put you through hell and high water and charge you all kinds of money, maybe put you in jail after a while, too.
Yeah, I know.
It isn't like it used to be. Our whole world changed. I mean, you're actually too young to realize what the old days were like. You missed the 60s, girl.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Was it, were they
I know you like the music, but you missed it. It was those were the crazy days, you know. I think that's what it was. They just the government let everything unleash, and then they kind of slowly took back control. What was her name? Darlene, talking about the Patriot Act and everything else. It's like, yeah, man, they're in full control. I mean, if they want to, they could shut our internets off, our phones off, and if they really get crazy, they'll shut our electricity off. They already do it in communist countries. If there's uprisings and stuff, they just shut whole neighborhoods down.
Yeah,
you ain't going to get no electricity and freeze to death.
And water, yeah, exactly, you know.
Yeah, water too. Yeah, anything you need. Yeah, it's always good to stock some water. You know, Mark was talking about, Mark Jason Walker out there, he thought, I got some water stocked up. It's like, hey, man, brother, you know, keep a stock of everything. You never know when things are going to go south and you need to tap into all that.
Yeah, definitely. It's
Hey, we had a good show today, V. It was really exciting. You had all kinds out there. Brendan, God bless him. I subscribe to his channel too. I'm glad he called in. You know, he's a level-headed truther, and you know, he's like, put the word out there. Amen. And you're always there. God bless you, sister. You know, I'm glad you're there. As long as YouTube will let you keep speaking, you know, that's another thing. I can't believe how they just cancel a channel because of a comment. And it isn't even a bad comment. They just don't like it. Okay, you're just shut off.
Yeah, definitely.
It's happening more and more. Communism is invading us. It's been here since the 30s. The 50s, they tried to snub it out with the McCarthy, hearings, but they shut that down. Yeah. And they've been slowly taking it over since then, and it's all over the place. I don't know. I mean, you know, they want to say civil war. I can't agree with civil war because we'll be fighting other Americans, and that ain't right. We should somehow get these corrupt politicians out of the way. I'm really praying Trump comes up with something. I want to see what the Trump card is on the 6th.
I know, I'm excited.
Anybody out there? I talked to Mark Jason Walker. He's got a YouTube channel. He says he's going to put out live postings and/or updates as he's out there. He's going to be there. So, if you want to subscribe to that channel just to check him out and see what's going on the ground. That'll be a good thing.
Who's going to be out there?
Pardon me?
Who did you say was going to be out there on the 6th?
One of your viewers, Mark Jason Walker.
Oh, Mark.
He's got a real small time. Yeah.
Okay,
He's got a real small, tiny YouTube channel. He puts videos on. He says, I don't know if he can go live if he doesn't have a lot of subscribers. Can you go live without a lot of subscribers?
You know, I don't know. I don't remember because I didn't start going live until.
Well, I told him anything. It's like, you know what? Just take some videos and get some updates and post them on your channel. We can always watch it that way, you know. It's another way to watch what's going on the ground if you can't be there. I can't be there. Yeah. I'm working today. I worked last night. I didn't go out and do any drinking. I don't need to be drinking no more anyway. Amen.
Yeah, totally. I mean, yeah, for sure. I'm going to be out there too. I'm going to be live streaming some of the stuff, so.
If you're on the ground, girl, be careful. Make sure you got some bodyguards.
Yeah. Well, I'm not that, famous, so I think I'll be good.
You going with a team?
Yeah, I have friends there. I'm going to be there, so.
Good. Oh, okay. Excellent. Yeah. And make sure you stick together tight. Carry a big stick. Walk softly.
Yeah, I will. All right,
you know, all these people, they think they can walk around armed in D.C., and it's like you're going to go right to jail.
Yeah,
these people don't know that you can't walk around armed in D.C. It doesn't matter. They don't have those kind of laws there.
Could you have a stun gun?
You know, you should look that up.
I'm going to look that up. I have that, and then get some pepper spray, too. I have a stun gun and pepper spray. I was thinking about taking that.
For sure, you know, pepper spray.
I don't think those cowards are going to do anything unless there's smaller crowds.
Well, you know, you sure hope not, but you'd hate to be in the middle of it and all of a sudden someone's coming at you from right field. I've had that happen to me, you know. It's like it's a strange feeling. All of a sudden you're getting attacked out of nowhere because God knows what. Yeah. I mean, just out of nowhere. And it's like, you know, all of a sudden, man, that adrenaline kicks in, and I know you can handle yourself. Hey, wear some steel-toed boots. Some good boots.
Yeah, right.
You know, amen. Yeah, always get yourself prepared and make sure you're ready for the weather, too. You never know. It could be freezing cold, raining 20 below out. Who knows?
Yeah, I know. All right. You're right. Thank you.
All right. God bless you.
All
Good
right.
show today,
Okay,
sis.
thanks. I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.
All right. Thanks for spreading the love.
All right. You too. Bye-bye. All right, guys. I'm going to, let me do my promos real quick. I will be back. I'll be on, but I don't know when next week, because either, I don't know what time next week, I don't know what day. I'm going to be live streaming next week. Depends on who I'm driving with. I might drive a day before, or I might get there a little early. So depending on how that goes down, depends on when I stream. So the live streaming show is not going to be the same. It's going to be, what am I trying to say? It's not going to be not the same, but it's not going to have the same schedule. So I'm just going to probably stream at random. So you just have to make sure you hit the notification bells and get the notification to figure out when, you know, I'm going to be live streaming, because I want to be interviewing people and kind of live streaming what's going on. And it's going to be pretty cool. Like, I'm really excited. Hopefully I can meet some of you guys that I have not met yet. I really, really, really want to, you know, touch base with you guys. And I don't really get out a lot. And I'm super excited to meet some of you guys. It's going to be great. And to meet new people. It's going to be a wonderful experience. And hopefully something really exciting is going to happen, really good and exciting is going to happen regarding the selection that day. I think that's what everybody's hoping. So, all right, guys, you can support this channel by becoming a patron via Subscribestar or Patreon, or you can please sign up to my email list. Very great. You can buy memes, arts, t-shirts from the Truther Talk store. Please support me on BitChute. I made 1,000 subscribers on BitChute. I'm on my way. I'm also on Steemit. Not super, you guys on Steemit, right? I'm on Brighteon. I'm on DTUBE. I'm on Facebook. That's Truther Talk. And then check out some of our old podcasts that we did. I'm saying we, my best friend April Bowden and I, we started this together. Sign up for my Conspiracy Realist course. And then please check out my music channel. Check out my song Don't Believe It about the lying ass media. I think you guys will dig it. All right, guys, that is it. I'm about to bounce. I'm about to get some breakfast, some breakfast. And I will see you sometime next week. Just keep a lookout, because like I said, I'm not sure exactly when, but I will see you then.